On a warm summer night in July 1940, a sedan carrying agents of G2 military intelligence and the Presidential Secret Service picked up a defector being held in the bachelor officers' quarters at Fort Myer, Virginia. The prisoner was a German national named Ernst Hanfstengel, known throughout his life by the infant nickname Putzi. Hanfstengel was an agreeable fellow of considerable charm, well known throughout the salons of the Third Reich. Beyond his engaging personality and the piano virtuosity that had made him a fixture at dinner parties, there was another reason for Putzi's popularity. Since the earliest days of the Nazi Party, Putzi Hanfstengel had been part of Adolf Hitler's inner circle. Putzi served as the party's foreign press secretary and, together with his wife Helene, witnessed firsthand Hitler's rise to power. It was said that nothing could relax Herr Hitler like the music of Wagner, especially the way Putzi played it. Loud and bombastic, his enormous hands pounding out the strains of Tannhäuser or the Meistersinger. Putzi lost his prized standing as the Führer's piano player and court jester in the mid-30s, when his attempts to soften Hitler's political and racial views ceased to amuse the Führer. Then there'd been the night at a crowded reception when the court jester had gone too far. He called Dr. Goebbels a swine. The outspoken piano player escaped to Switzerland, one step ahead of a plot by other members of the inner circle to drop him from an airplane without a parachute. Not long after his escape, Putzi received a letter from Hermann Goering urging him to return home. All was forgiven, it said. As for the plot to kill him, it had only been a harmless joke. Putzi declined the opportunity to return and went instead to London. He knew the Nazis well enough to understand that even the word of Hitler's second-in-command could not be trusted. On the day after the German army invaded Poland, Ernst Hanfstengel was arrested by British authorities. Now, a world away from his Nazi cronies, Putzi Hanfstengel was being escorted to a meeting with another powerful friend, a man he'd met while attending Harvard some 30 years before, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Roosevelt was less interested in renewing the old friendship than he was in getting information about the Nazi hierarchy, a subject on which Putzi was an expert.
Here was a man who knew Hitler's court. He knew Goering's weaknesses. He knew Goebbels' character. He knew Hitler intimately.
For the next 2 years, Ernst Hanfstengel provided Roosevelt with secret written reports containing profiles of the Nazi leadership, their biographical backgrounds, personality traits, interrelationships, and behavior under pressure. Ernst Hanfstengel was just one of the many acquaintances, advisors, and intelligence sources from whom President Roosevelt sought information in the dangerous days leading up to World War II.